Hi Libra, welcome to your quantum entanglement reading with me, Jocelyn, the quantum queen. Let's dive in. Let's see what's coming out for you guys over this next week, your energies. Okay, well, starting right out the gate. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And as always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Libra and the message could actually be for you. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. And if you guys would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you can find my information down below in the description box. And just wanted to say thank you for liking, subscribing, and thank you for all the good karma donations. Okay, this is actually awesome. Look what popped right out. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna take, this is interesting. Scorpio had 3 cards too. So starting out, 7 of Cups, choices, right? Who doesn't love that card? And I don't know another Libra card that screams more Libra than this one. You're making choices. And maybe like, here you are. Oh, are you ready for this, guys? Okay, let me put you back there. You have the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, and the Death card, which is perfect. So here's your energy. You're wanting transformation big time, okay? There also could be some communication that's taking place and these options that are coming in at you. It hasn't quite lined up yet, okay? Because I feel like there's still some loose ends that you're tying up, Libra, and you're gonna know what they are. There's like some things that you're wanting change in, you're wanting transformation in, and you haven't totally committed to them yet, okay? That's really specific. I don't know who that is for, but I'm saying that because you have the Death card. Still some things that you're putting an end to right now. And I feel as though that is what's gonna help you the most, is like, this is destruction, but with it is renewal. So that's why I love this energy coming out, because it means that there's going to be a realization taking place. This is why I love this card, because there's these exclamation marks, because I think that you could be receiving choices or options, maybe in regards to another person. But like I said, there's still something about your energy where you're almost feeling like something needs to be put in place for you to move forward or for you to manifest what you're wanting. And so what's happening is you're getting all of these energetic choices that are flooding into your experience, because it's like an energetic reflection of the split in your psyche, where you're like, I need this to be here for me to make a choice or for me to commit to something. That's why I always talk about with the 8 of Pentacles, it's like, just work right now with what you have, because if you get too much in your mind and jumping ahead to the future and the past, it totally splits your energy. That's really real. So here's the Chariot card, where the positive thing is some of you guys could be getting prepared to travel, relocate, move somewhere. Who was it that had this? I think it was Capricorn. That's been coming out a lot, and I'm not surprised at all, because I feel like people in general are just wanting to get out and move, okay? That's why. So 5 of Swords, this is the conflicting energy I feel you've been dealing with. Some of you guys, this could just be inner conflict, where, right, this is what I was talking about, where you could have had split energies in you, and you've just had this kind of merry-go-round in your mind of like, there's this option and then there's this option, or I want to be doing this, but you're not really doing it. You're moving away from that, okay? And there's transformation taking place with that as you move beyond that energy. Because for some of you, that inner conflict could have been actually manifesting in connections where you felt like you've been gaslit. You know, someone's been distorting your reality, and it's just because energetically, chemically, that's what was already active inside of you. So of course it turned into a physical manifestation of a human. 4 of Wands. Okay. This is what I'm getting, Libra. So for some of you, this could be like family or an actual love connection that you're involved with. This is an interesting front. Look at it. It appears like, oh, happy celebration, things are really good, and underneath the surface, there's all this trauma and maybe abuse. I'm just gonna say that straight up. That's why I feel like there's this desire that you're like, what? like people are putting on this front of it being a happy family, but it's really not. You're like feeling something's off, and that's why you're kind of like a little kid. You're chasing the butterfly, because it's like, Libra, come this way. Don't be there anymore, because the 5s is bringing change. Okay, because active in your energy, you're wanting that celebration, you're wanting the happiness, but there's the alchemization that's taking place in your shadow, right? So look at that, Queen of Swords. Transformation is taking place as you put boundaries up, maybe with a particular person. So that's what I feel like is the development that's happening within you, is that you're deciding, like, there's certain energy drains that you're continuing to allow into your life, and then it affects all of your other connections. So that's why for some of you, if you've also been experiencing people that walk away from you, it's because you're still allowing other things into your life. Like, yeah, and that's why 5 of Wands, there's conflict in your energy. So, and it's because you're still continuing to let certain people or in your life, like for me, for example, when I was continuing to let an ex back into my life, it totally pushed, you know, my really close friends away, because yeah, nobody wants to be around that. They don't want to take on your baggage. So that's when it's like, yeah, you kind of have to get to that point of taking responsibility over yourself and taking care of that. And that's why I feel like, yeah, Libra, to me, this is a possible water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it's emotionally draining on you. That's what I'm getting from all this energy, because I feel as though you're dealing with someone that there's just a heaviness of their emotions, and you can pick up on it. They might be repressed in the person, but you're like picking up on it, and then sometimes it makes you like act out in certain ways. Because look at this, you have 3 of the 5s, Libra. Here's what's coming in. You've got the 5 of Pentacles coming in the fear position. So either you have some type of active, like, you're afraid of being abandoned or rejected, or some of you could be still connected to someone because it's like a backup option to you. Do you know what I mean? But even though this backup option is really toxic, you still are going back to it because you have some fears of maybe your survival or being left out in the cold. So you always go back to this thing, and it's kind of like you need to take the space to finally heal, because if that's active in your energy, then you could also feel like a sense of guilt about rejecting someone else, putting someone else out in the cold, and then that just turns into this karmic wheel. And that's why I feel like this King of Cups, there's a heaviness to that. And yeah, so Page of Cups, that's what I was picking up on. You have someone that you're dealing with the King of Cups, that has like a lot of emotional heaviness, and you have been maybe taking on that burden. But what's really happening, both of you are entangling because there's a development happening in both of your psyches, right? You guys know I always talk about that if there was a specific time in your development where you experience like fear, shame, and guilt, it's lower vibrational brain chemicals, and that gets stored in the cells of your body, and then it turns into your shadow. So that's why at times you can be a bit like emotionally immature or react in that way, because it's taking you back to that same age where that happened in the first place. That's what immature energy is. And Temperance card, this is coming out in your mind. So here you are in your mind, yeah, you're really wanting to get balance to this, and you're seeing it for what it is. I feel as though, because Libras, yeah, you're perceptive. With the Queen of Swords coming out twice, I feel like you can see this, but I feel as though there's just still a little bit of this like a fear of, and maybe for some of you, you're a little bit worried about a person's backlash if you reject them. Like, what are they going to do to you? Like, almost some of you could be worried that there's going to be some karma. I don't know. That's one thing I'm picking up on. Look how beautiful, though, Libs. You've got the Star card as your final outcome. Healing taking place, and a wish and a manifestation coming in. And I feel as though it's from the Chariot. You deciding to move forward, you deciding to move ahead, move in the direction of your success, and deciding to leave. This is a lot of heavy energy for you guys, which I love you guys. My heart goes out to you, but it's time to let this go because it has been influencing any type of current connections that you're really wanting to connect with. The energy is bleeding in, and it's like, it's turning into too much of a heaviness. And so it's like time to let this go with the death card, time to end it. So Leaves, I'm going to dive into the extended with this. If you guys want to dive over there with me, feel free. Just go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see you over there. But Libra, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.